9 News everywhere.
DPS is one of the only districts in the country in which students and parents can have a voice in which school they go to, not just having to go to the school assigned to their neighborhood. It's pretty awesome. It's called School Choice, and round 1 is underway right now. Nicole Davis is joining us now from DPS. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me, Corey.
Why is this program so important for families?
School Choice is about access. School Choice gives families access to schools that they feel will be a great fit for their families. And families have access, or a great school for their students. And families have access to these schools all throughout the district.
That's so great. So what should families consider when they're trying to figure out what school they should go to?
We have a lot of things that families consider. Some, of course, educational offerings at the school. School culture is huge. How are schools dealing with discipline issues, but how are schools celebrating students as well? Another huge one is transportation. Families want to understand that if they choice out of their boundary or enrollment zone, that transportation is not guaranteed. So we encourage them to get in the car and make that travel to the school, especially during rush hour, to ensure that they can get their students not just to school, but to school on time.
That's a good point.
Yes.
So you guys are hosting some regional expos right now. What can families expect at those?
We're excited about regional expos. If you've ever been to a car show or a home garden show, well, this is a school show. So our schools have an opportunity to showcase what they feel make them unique and best fit for students.
Really?
And we also will have choice reps there to assist families with completing the online application. So we're looking for a good time.
So talk about that online application. What pointers do you have for family filling that out?
They want to make sure they make multiple choices, especially if they live in an enrollment zone.
Okay.
There's a lot of schools to choose from, so we want to make sure that they make multiple choices. On the form, they're allowed to make up to 12. They don't have to have 12 choices, but multiple choices is key. Also, for families that have pre-K students, they'll need to upload birth certificate, proof of address, and for our 4-year-olds, proof of income.
It really is a high placement in one of their top schools. I was kind of reading about it. It was like 80, 90%, something crazy. So it's so great that you guys really are trying to put them in their top schools.
We're excited about our match rates in Denver.
So if someone doesn't have, if a family doesn't have access to technology, what can they do?
They can actually call our Choice hotline. We actually hire extra help during this time. So we have customer service reps that can assist families with completing the online application. We also have 2 enrollment centers, one on 48th and Telluride, and one in Southwest Denver on Lowell Boulevard in Louisiana. So families can come on in and get help during the process.
A lot of options. We're going to put all of this information, because I know it's a lot for all the DPS families right now that are trying to go through the school choice program and making selections. We're going to put all the information on our website at 9news.com. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me, Corey.
Yes, appreciate
Happy
it.
choice.
Yes, I love it. Marty?
Choices are good.